And his coach, Tommy Whitaker, which is one of his best friends in the world, said, I don't know if I've seen the Cola Bros happier than they are right now. Taking it one lap at a time. Crosby missing those events and then still qualifying past the cut. Paddling for this wave is Griffin. Took us a short left and kicked out. As he is now distracted on the boys, and he'll just kick out again.
Finds those waves, and then he'll start to settle into how he's feeling.
Griff rolling in again, wave number 3. Nice smooth bottom turn, just a quick wrap, glassy open face. He'll just track back into the pocket. Hits it clean, and now launching into a big tail throw reverse, really making that end section really exciting, Jesse.
So it's just beautiful to watch, just a reaction of what you've done your whole life instead of something that it's well taught.
Griffin is the embodiment for me of the perfect lower trestles surfer. He has the ability on one single ride to hold the rail line, show power and grace. You cannot close the door on guys like E.Ewing and J.Vaughan. These guys are apex predators.
Rolling in on this one, it's been the Griffin show so far. Bigger wall, bigger section, tail blow, and ends up losing it to maybe increase that lead. It'll be incomplete. Now we'll see the opener from rookie J.Vaughan. Big wall setting up there, and man, he can move quickly above the lip. Reputation on tour as one of the best aerialists on the championship tour. And one of the most selective guys on tour, E.Ewing, former world runner-up. Just getting the flow state activated. Walls disappearing quickly.
And it reminds me so much of how AI approached it out here.
As we watch this one again, Jesse.
The only problem of this wave is that third wave of the set, and it was a bit smaller than the previous one, so he moved in, he lost energy, and he had a lot of whitewash on the face. So,
and now here we go on a beautiful right. Griffin with a great first hit.
And then launching, Griffin attacking that section. Jet chilling, loving that.
It'll be cool because right here he's already surfing so loose. This is the kind of surfing you're used to seeing Griffin doing.
Love that, Tanner. What about this performance, Jesse?
I mean, the criticalness and the variety, the progressiveness, everything was there. Like, it's beautiful to see that coping maneuver right there. Kind of more traditional, and then mixing it up with a beautiful lofty kind of nose peak reverse, almost like an air actually, because he really launched it out front. As you can see how wide his stance is to just absorb all the impact. Brings the nose around, perfect in sync. Knew exactly, as he was launching, he knew he was going to land it. You could tell already how perfect.
Yeah, really clean, really free, and really having a good time out here. The way the cookie crumbled in his favor for him to be on that wave. Now we're going to walk through this one right here with Mr. Vaughan. Let's see if he can get something done, because on his first wave, he went down, but if he would have completed that, it would have been a different story. So if he can get some work done on the inside here, maybe light up this corner, a couple of nice cracks off the top right there. Let's see if he can, there it is. That's what we wanted to see, fins out the back. Some great work right there from Vaughan, but we want to see more. We want to see it out the back in the meatier sections. And
he was just with Dane Reynolds going blow for blow, and you thought he'd get a title at that point. And so it's incredible to see him where he's at today.
As we get caught up, big wave here for E.Ewing during the break, Jesse.
I mean, did you notice how much nose was digged in that first turn in a good way? Like, that's how much he pushed and leaned on that front foot to get pivot and just stay in that pocket. So aggressive and beautiful surfing, right back on the heat now. The only problem is Griffin was kind of 2 steps ahead, but you can notice here, right on top of the pocket right there, gets that nose way deep in the water. More than half of the board was inside. Somehow comes out clean.
Brilliant breakdown, Jesse. Then the left here from Griff, Tanner.
Yeah, Griffin on his backhand, it's so underrated. It's so incredible. You don't really think about it, but like right there, that's like a surgical, incredible ride. It's turn for turn, and J.Vaughan, I love seeing him releasing the tail. That's exactly what you want to see him do.
Great whip to start, and then working on the combos down the stretch, Jesse.
I mean, we got a heat in our hands right now. Everyone's back at it. Beautiful way to start for J.Vaughan and finish it off with a nice stab right there. This is, I mean, the next 8 minutes of this heat's going to be pretty fun to watch.
Nice moment here to really blow things out of the water, Tanner.
Yeah, you know, I wanted to bring up the last couple days I've been coming down here, and I've been noticing that Kolohe and Dino has been either J.Vaughan staying with Kolohe or they're working together in some capacity, which is really cool. I think Dino would bring in guys that were traveling international, get them hooked up here in town, and kind of give them some insight. So it's cool to see Kolohe pushing that through the next generation.
Love that. Here's Griff running after that first section, inverted tail high reverse. Oh my goodness, that was radical.
He extended so much in the air, but he was a single maneuver, and he comboed it up so well in the previous waves, but he kind of launched it all the way down. Beautiful from Griffin. I personally think the other scores are going to be higher, but he's in a good rhythm right now. And let's just talk about the importance, Tanner, of being 2 steps ahead of the surfers. Like, as soon as the surfers caught up to him, he backed it up with a 7.73. So just kind of owning this heat.
No, that's exactly what I was thinking. You know, we remember Italo, where it's like, okay, you have your 2 scores, yet you continue to ride these waves and blast airs.
And also pretty quick paddle, like much shorter paddle back out. So like you can do that in a quicker time.
E.Ewing rolling in, needing an 8.57 for the win, puts a lot into that first carve, putting a little bit behind the section though, and that's going to stop him short. Showed up and you surfed maybe better than we'd ever seen him surf on rail before. As we go back to this one, Tanner.
Yeah, it was funny seeing him come the day before that event and watching him surf real time and be like, there's no injury there.
How is that possible?
How is that possible? He has so much torque and precision. He's an incredible surfer. This guy, like, he's my favorite to watch. I mean, it's pure, you know, like he really engages the rail and holds it in an incredible way.
Yeah, I mean, it's a serious injury. Your lower back. Having to bounce back in the elimination round. Ewing start off with a 3, built to a 6.83, but will stay in third as the top seed in the matchup. Will look for big improvement heading into the elimination round. Griffin Colapinto happy to get another big win, feeding off the local energy. Yeah, you can tell he's enjoying himself. Riding goof all the way in.